So keep in mind, there's going to be enemies on this level once you get to the research facility. Enemies now out here. See him walking out the spawn cap or closet. There should be about 3 or 4 of them. Huh? He decided to run for. Oh, see you. Oh no! These guys run at you, man. What? What? You go down this area here, and you can go through here now. This is open compared to you would go down there normally or before, but now this is open. And let's just systematically go this way since it's a new area. This place isn't as populated as if you were to go further down and try to go through that lower level. But there are enemies here, so be careful. See, one guy right there. He probably sees me. Where's my indicators, man? I like to hug the walls. Gonna be another guy coming up through here. Ah, there's about 2 guys in there, I think. This could get real because if they run out like they did before, man, that's gonna be intense. If I had a grenade, it'd be perfect time to throw one in there. There's definitely another guy in there. They're desinking just a little bit, but I think we're good. I think I'll switch my suit to this guy's suit. I hear enemies, but I'm pretty sure none are near us. We're gonna switch our guns soon, though. So you can ignore the Xeno Tech and Energy Lab. That's the level you would have landed on had you Did I get shot? And if so, from whom? Let me go ahead and heal. All right, so this part is probably the most hairy part coming from research, because again, you got to go through that central elevator. That's a pain in the you get the point. All right, so what I typically do is make a run for it. You're gonna get that spawn still, so whoa, how many guys was it right there? This does not have a silencer on it either, so now they probably know my position. Here they come. Here they come. I need that door to open quickly. So yeah, this is the most nerve-wracking part. If you can get past this part, you're doing pretty good for yourself. All right, so let them fight. We close that door and head right up. So now you're pretty much through the research facility, which is great. Pretty quick to do, but just be very careful of this particular part because it can get really hairy. So now comes the fun part, entering the Site B. But instead of a right, you're making a left through this door and then down through this rubble. all the way down to the bottom. There's nothing much going on. So not much to see. The loot crate over here, which we will take a look at, but nothing special. Would like to get my... Oh, a backpack. That is crazy. Okay, and so this is the actual entrance to Site B. All right, so just like the other areas, research and engineering, you're gonna have these little pockets of enemies. So just be prepared for that. But knowing where they are to begin with is a good start, right? So this is gonna be one of those rooms, and across the way, really. Now, maybe they can spawn in here too, but this is a location for the gun, the new gun. Which one don't I have? Let's go ahead and equip one. All right, so here's the fun part. Yeah, this is the first time I had to blow. Yep, they see me now. This gun is so perfect. Yeah, teleporting again, and now he's running to the left. I think that's it. Can't believe I took that level of damage here. No injuries. We're good. Okay, so let's push up. I'm pretty sure it's clear. It could be 2 or 3 enemies here, at least in my experience. So be on the lookout for that. Nothing that I care about. Nothing around the way here. But now we just keep moving. So spawn closet to the left, which is pretty much where those enemies just came from. But there are a few more boxes over here. Of course, you could loot the enemies too. All right, let's go. Oh, there's another one here. I didn't even catch. All right, so if you look down, pretty impressive view, right? Let's go ahead and press the button. Of course, the alarm goes off. So now there's 2 spawn closets down here, one to the right and one to the left up there, which enemies are probably coming out of right now. But there are also enemies already out, like that guy there. Let's just kind of watch as best we can to see if we can make sure we identify their positions if they're coming out of those spawn closets. But looks like either they're just standing in the spawn closet bugged out, or I don't know. Oh. Be mindful here because there is a sniper. Let's just take this guy out. Take that guy out to start. Yep. This gun is crazy, by the way. It's about to overheat. There's that guy. Now I think he... Is he the guy with... Okay, I think we're clear. You could hear the sniper though. Might have been him, might not have been him. But yeah, okay, no, it's not him. And he is perfectly perched, by the way. Behind, there's guns up there too, but I rarely get hit by those guys. There he is. Another guy. Good grief, man. Who did I even get hit by? Those death animations are crazy. Crazy, man. All right, let's keep going. Whoa. They just... What? That is jarring. Okay. Let me reload. So there's gonna be your first loot box over here. Let's see what we got. Maybe arms. Yeah. I'm gonna put those on. Okay. Nice. All right. So I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. So I'm gonna get on this tram, but we're gonna get to one of these ledges instead, because as we get down to the bottom there, we're gonna be sort of pinched because there's gonna be guys on the left-hand side and the right-hand side over here, and then a bunch right in the middle. So I'm gonna climb this and get over here as quickly as I can to hopefully avoid that. Now, as you might be able to see, there's a guy right there. I could take him out. Okay. See, there's another guy right there. I could barely see him, but he was a sniper. There's another sniper somewhere. I think there might be a guy up there. Pretty sure there is. I can't remember if they change positions. Oh, see, there's a guy over there too. All right, let's do this. I gotta grab and get back to cover. But you really have to watch it though, because yeah, see, there's guys back there. And we want to clear this out because there's another loot box. Okay, yeah. And then there's a guy with a a mounted gun down there as well. So you really want to be careful here. That guy, in fact, if I can get him from down here, that'd be great. I see you. Ooh. He gave me a haircut, dude. That's crazy. Ooh, headshot. Finally. You really want to avoid that guy because he is dangerous, man. There's guys to the right here. Do not be fooled by the fact that it's hard to see them, but they are over there unless they moved. It might be a guy up here too, which is nerve-wracking. You hear a guy shooting at me right now, but I see no tracer, which is not helping. Oh, yeah, see, because he's over there, but he can shoot through our cover for some reason. I'm really worried about that guy, but I don't see him. Oh my god, there's a guy right there. See, and what? Man, I'll take a hit. Okay, let's keep moving. Make sure it's clear. Now, I'm gonna go back because there's a loot box over there. So, but I really want to clear this area first before I do that, because you really don't want to go down there and be exposed. There's definitely another guy. Oh, there, hello. And hello. Oh, oh. I don't even know where he's shooting from. I don't see anybody. Oh, is he up here? Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure he is. No, he's not. I'm looking for the tracer, man. I'm not seeing anything. Anyway, let's just go get it. Oh, Be sure not to fall off the ledge. That would suck. All right, let's see. Am I missing anybody? I don't think so. Okay. Now you can loot. So this might be arms again, though. Yeah, it is. So 2 arms boxes. If you got the box over there, you probably won't need this one, but it could be a different color. So just thank you. Come on. All right, we can actually proceed at this point, so there's no reason to loiter. Shouldn't have them respawning too soon, but we did get a tier 3 injury, which I am... Oh, hello! Oh my god. Who just shot me, though? What? That was intense. Let me get out of here. So be careful, because that can happen. Now this door is locked by default. There's a fuse box somewhere. I have yet to figure out where that is, but there's another way to it. So we're gonna do exactly that. So we're gonna cut a left here. You can leave if you if you want to, if things got a little bit too sticky for you. Well, let's keep progressing through. All right, so we want to basically drop down into these grooves here. And then sort of backtrack just a little bit through the little tunnel here. All right, so this is the loot room, for which I think this is a chest piece, is it? Looks like it. No, it's the legs. And it's a different color, but I'm okay with that. Different color than my arms. There we go. So we're good. We'll put those on. All right, so this is where we're going to want to go across, because there's another loot box over here. If I'm not mistaken, it's legs again. I think we can get it that way, but I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. So you climb up here. Make sure no enemies are right there. And jump across. And back here. So this one is pants again? Yes, but it's the right color pants. So I'm going to switch them. And now we're matching. Got the arms and the legs so far. That's cool. Let's drop back in here. As you can see, there's an enemy right there. I don't think we're in this is not a good position to pick this fight. So let's just let them walk across. And then what you're going to want to do is keep going and hope no one can see you. Before you make this left, you want to make this right, and there's another box. Now this is more pants. We're good on that, so let's proceed right across. Now there, you can actually go across that way too, and actually I think that's what I want to do, because it's a little bit hot. Like there's a lot of enemies on this side, I'll be honest with you. But if you go across this way, there's gonna be enemies here too, but in my opinion, it's fewer over here. But be careful. You're gonna want to go. Wait, it's gonna make me put my gun away. You got a little bit more cover. Right. So, and then this guy to the right here. Oh my God! What a shot! I'll tell you where the rest of the guys are. They're across to the left. This guy is hiding. Okay, he's scared or something. Yep. Oh. Okay, so, like 3 enemies here, right? But if you look across the way here, there's like 1,000 of them bad boys. It's more. It's the wrong gun for this distance. So we're gonna pull out the... And even more. There will be more. There's a spawn closet over there. Oh, there's a spawn closet here. But I haven't seen them come out of there. So this is what I typically do. Just make sure my left is clear. I don't see any enemies over there. So I'm gonna push up to this cover up here. And we might get them to spawn. Oh, look at that. That's the first time I've seen that. I get that one. Good. The other one is hidden over there. Okay, so it's already opened. And yeah, see, they would have spawned. Come on, man. Okay. All right, so let's, oops, wrong door. Let's do some looting here because I'm hoping, even though these are all med, all med boxes. That's okay though. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me do this real quick. Is this have anything in it? Oh, let's go. In a little corner here and drink. It goes back on and we progress. So now we just make a right here. Should not have anyone coming behind us, but this is going to be another pocket of enemies. I think I need to respawn or heal myself here. My arm is injured, but is only a tier 3, so it's not the end of the world. There's going to be a bunch of enemies in here. Like there is right there. Yep. Worst gun for this though. Not gonna lie. I cannot aim this thing very well from that distance. God. Hi, buddy. Good grief, man. Yeah, this is not a long range gun. Okay, check. It's not a long range gun, man. There's gonna be guys to the right. Oh yeah, hello. Good God, man, taking hits. Let's heal. Hopefully nobody's rushing me. All right, let's go cut through because we have a little bit more cover. This is a dangerous run though if there's any enemies over there because you're out in the open, but I do recommend it. Believe it or not. Could be enemies here. And it could be enemies still out here, so just kind of peek a little bit. Alright, we should be good. Watch the respawns though, just like before, but come in here. And we get in here. Make sure nobody's coming through again. Another, and this is what I really needed. So let me equip some of these. We really need to be using that machine gun, so. Or a light machine gun, so. Let's do that. So that's filled up. Let's make sure we're filled up here. And that's our code, by the way, for the door in the back that we just walked past. So let's see what's in this box, though, because here we are with another chest piece. That's exactly what we want. So here's what we're going to do. Put that backpack back on, equip all of our stuff. So let's just remember the number here. Wait, let's make sure there's nobody else out here. All right, the number is 7533. That box is bugged now. All right, let's go plug it in. All right, here we go.
I don't know who sent you here or why, but you will not interrupt my work. This setback is a minor annoyance at best. I will not stop pursuing our ascension. Humanity can be so much more than we are, and I am finished being constrained and deterred by small minds with no vision. I will remake us, and you will thank me.
I think I bugged my inventory with that, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because there's things in these boxes I'd like to believe because it shows capacity. Oh, but if you look down here. Oh, spoilers, by the way. So there will be spoilers past this point. So if you do not want to see any spoilers, please be careful watching the remainder of this video. But let's go ahead and get to where we need to get to. So we're not through the weeds yet, by the way. It's about to get real, actually. Let's keep moving. There's another box right there, though. All right, so we have about 3 enemies in here, and they can shoot through walls again for some reason. That's one. Might be a guy to the right. Be careful. All right, we did good on that one without incurring any new injuries. Could be another enemy around. Okay, so we're good. Yeah, but my inventory is broken, so wait. Oh, okay, I thought I lost my secondary gun. I was going to say, what? Okay, so yep, be careful. Not on my P's and Q's. So this area is where it gets very interesting. I should have healed before I walked in here, but that's okay. All right, there's a door between us and those guys there, but this is where it gets, yeah, you got to watch our corners. They really don't push around that corner. You see those guys right behind that window? They tend to just camp there, so don't worry too much about them wrapping you. I think I got them all. Might tends to be a guy there. But watch that window, by the way. That's where it gets really hairy. It doesn't tend to be any enemies over there, so you don't have to worry about that. So there's a little bit of, you know, you might think I'm being a little bit undisciplined, but I know the enemies of this area. That's a rare time where I also recommend taking care of those guys if you can, because they will wreak havoc on you. Like, I'm sort of spoiling the fun here by killing them like this, but you really don't want to be on the other side of that thing. And there's a key here. I don't know where that wait, is it through the window? Can we see it? I don't think so, but there's a way to get the code for that door. I just never did it myself yet. Oh, somebody saw me. Who was that? Oh, that guy. So again, I do recommend taking care of those guys from this direction first. Those guys are a pain, man, if you go on that side first without clearing. Though fun, I will say it's fun clearing it that way, because you have to obviously watch your corners, use cover all the time. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's just keep pressing through. I think we pretty much cleared this entire room, but I might be wrong. So let's be meticulous here. It looks clear. Now there will be more enemies on the bottom floor. Still watch it, man. I've been surprised before coming in this room. You tend to hear them though talking, or pretty much taunting you. Oh, see, like that guy, you didn't hear him. Just watch. Oh, and that guy. They do this all the time, man. Oh, I thought, mate, maybe I could rely on. And so down here, it's going to be a lot of enemies. Okay, we got them. Sometimes they're right there. Really have to watch it. Yep, and right there. There's another guy too. Oh, that's crazy. Good grenade, dude. Good grenade. I didn't even see the guy back there. That is insane. Good use of cover, man. Wow. It's still going to be hairy down there, but let me go ahead and heal before it gets... Oh, I can hear him. Let's switch our gun. Or maybe not. I see you. Gotta watch behind you too, because some enemies will come behind you. Hey, buddy. They tend to come from all kinds of angles, man. Oh my god, see, like that guy. Holy. I don't know why he ran all the way over there. Bro. That always happens though, and I always get surprised by that guy. He just rushes you from some random door. Use your light if you need to. There's another guy. Oh my god, see this guy. I don't know where he came from. He always comes from that way. Dude, I thought I got that guy already. Insane, man. He must have been over here somewhere. I have no idea. All right, let's get out of here, man. All right, now we're into the end area. So this is where it gets interesting. Spoilers, of course, but again, I do not have the mission, so I have no objectives here, but there will be objectives when you get the mission or have the mission. But for just running through this, watch this red door. It's about to open, and we're going to get about 3 heavies coming through here. Okay. Oh. Man, that desync is insane, man. Now I have a chest injury. Beautiful. So there is a loot box over here. Let's just run to it so I don't it's around this way. So nonetheless, just check this box when you come through yourself, and yeah. Happy looting, man. All right, let's finish this let's finish this up. Basically, here's where the very interesting stuff is. Again, I don't have the mission parameters, but there is a mission for this, which again I will go through once we go to live here. But this is so cool because this right here is a Vandu, one of the primary enemies that we'll see in Squadron 42 and in Star Citizen, I'm sure. Cool stuff, right? Absolutely cool stuff. There's our lore behind it, but I say once I get the mission, we'll be able to run through it. But here's another box. Okay, and so I think it's a helmet, and then there's going to be another one up top that I'm going to show you in just a second. Let's go ahead and get to it now. Going through this door, you get a ladder. Let's go ahead and put our weapon away. You're pretty much through the enemies at this point. No more enemies should spawn. You're in the clear. Now, when you grab the actual mission, I can't speak for that because I think there are some spawn closets that they can come through, and I'd like to believe they will. But this is this is what you're going to be doing. But here's some interesting information. Feel free to pause the screen to read it if you want. Again, this is going to be more relevant to the actual mission when you grab the mission. So cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. But here's the other box. And I'm pretty sure I might have missed 1 or 2 boxes, but in particular, I think there's a backpack with this suit. I think there's a backpack with it. Definitely a helmet, and I have the helmet back at the base, so I'll put that helmet on so you can see before I end the video. But you're basically through this entire Site B wing. The only thing we haven't done is a mission. To get back to the lobby, obviously, as you can see those labels across the way, you have to go this way. So you can also get here through the bottom floor on the other side where the Vandu was. So cool stuff, man. And once you drop down here, there's no turning back. And you're in the clear. We go back down to the lobby. All right, so what I did was I restarted my game just to see if my inventory would get fixed, and it was, but I forgot that I did a recopy of my account for the Apollo medevac, so I lost my previous loot from the previous runs I did of Site B. So I don't have the helmet. Nonetheless, the helmet does exist, obviously, in those boxes I was showing you, but that's basically it for the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Have you run this in the PTU yourself? Do you plan on running this solo at any point? I'm also planning to go through this with my org as well, you know, once the game goes live or once the patch goes live. But let me know your thoughts. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.